Josh, love the name, from Adele, Georgia, said, in my opinion, the answer is no, but I want your take here. Is there any incentive for a conference championship game if you're the SEC or the Big Ten? Yes, yes, yes. So a great question, because this is being miscontextualized a lot out there right now. So a lot of the proposals out there that you've read indicate that the playoff's going to expand, right? And a lot of the proposals you've read have it going from 12 teams to maybe 14 or 16, and it has the Big Ten and the SEC with a certain number of guaranteed auto bids. Okay, so there's a line of thinking out there that goes like this. Wait, if we're going to get multiple teams in, why would I want to go to the conference title game? Because actually, if you go to the conference title game and you lose, you ended up having it worse than your third best team. Because neither one of you are going to get first-round buys, but the third best team did not have to go to Atlanta and play an extra game in the SEC title game. Therefore, they're more rested. They're still in the playoff. Whereas you may have gone and suffered injuries, got nothing for it, and you still have to go to the playoff and play the same amount of games. That makes the conference title game lose meaning, okay? And I am telling you point blank, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I will promise you the SEC and the Big Ten are not signing off on a format that allows that to happen. That's why I'm confident, and it's an informed confidence because I've had several people involved in the process talk to me about it, and I appreciate you guys for keeping us in the loop. All sources protected here. I've been told that's why they're paying so much attention to expanding however they're going to expand and getting the Big Ten and the SEC to whatever size they're going to be, but then splitting into divisions and making sure divisional play and the race for the conference title has maximum meaning. And I think that if you talk about, for example, 4 divisions in a conference, if you want to have your 4 auto bids in the playoff, make sure those 4 teams get your 4 auto bids. You know, something like that. That makes sure that every one of those division races maintains importance. Therefore, the regular season has maximum importance, but also incentivizing that conference title game to where even if you lose it, you're getting a place at the table that is better than the teams that weren't in the conference title game. They've got to have that. They will have that. There is no world. I promise you there's no world where the SEC and the Big Ten are ever signing off on a format where the conference title games lose their relevance. They can't. It's a non-starter. Do you know how much money that they have had given to them for the rights to broadcast those games? Do you really think ESPN owns the rights to the SEC championship game and they're going to say, we paid all this money, but we don't care. Take it, leave it. We don't care. You think Fox is doing that with the Big Ten title game? Of course not. Absolutely not. So those voices are in the room is my point. Fox and ESPN, big networks in general, are heavily involved in these discussions. Now, you may not think they're supposed to be, but they are. And so, conference title games are not going anywhere. And I also don't think they're going to be allowed to lose their importance.